Welcome back, friends. This is Mellow7, and this is our Alpha 17 Star Wars modded playthrough of Rimworld. As usual, I played for a couple minutes after the last episode. I don't think anything happened. I don't. Let's make sure I didn't pause on like some horrible raid that I'm forgetting. Bowman is shooting somebody. Oh, he's going after some Alpha Beavers. So we still got Alpha Beavers up and kicking. Mega Sloth. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. So hopefully that means I'm not forgetting it. It's not going to come back and bite us in the ass in 30 seconds here. We do have a captive. We got Albio here. Alboio? We're just going to go Albio. That's what we're going to stick with. Female warrior from the Red River Concord. She's 32, and she's got some decent stats. She likes shooting and melee. She's not a brawler though, so we can give her a gun. She likes medicine. She likes artistic. She can do everything, right? And except for growing and social, she's got at least a little bit of a bunch of stats. She's not spectacular. She doesn't like men. That could be an issue. It's just her and Kimmy as far as the women. She's abrasive, which means not only does she not like them, but she's going to be kind of a jerk to them. But she's also neurotag, so her shooting time, aim time's down 50%, shooting accuracy is up, global learning factor's up, she moves a little bit faster, although she does also have a higher mental break threshold. So we will see how that goes. Kind of a high risk, high reward type of character. We will see. She's going to be a little bit difficult to turn, 92%. But she's the only one we found so far that we've even kind of wanted that's under a 99%. We did actually capture 2 people from that raid. The other one we healed enough to walk and sent home. So we'll see how this goes. I believe at the moment she's got malaria. Almost over though. Immunity's 85%. As does Mekar. He's up to 88%. So just about done with that. That's really kind of the only thing that happened while you guys were gone was a bout of malaria. We do have a little bit of building left to do. We've got to finish this room off. We had a little vein of components in there, so we mined those out. But just about that. We got some food kicking around that needs to be brought inside, and we've got some mining queued up, and that's about it for the moment. We did finish some research. We did finish refining, and we'd already finished transport pods. So I've got some pods queued up here, and we've slowly started to build those. I also got some refining queued up. We do need to chop some more wood. I do have some heads. There we go. We do have some wood out here that needs to be brought in. So hopefully we'll get started on those. So let's go ahead and crank up the speed a little bit here and get on with the game. Hopefully it'll go okay. Boo is our camel, our dromedary. She has picked a master there, so I believe it's Mekthar. Yep, Mekthar is the one with our best training at the moment since we brought him in. He's got animals of 9 and enjoys doing it. So between the mining and the animal training, he's been great. So we went without people forever. All we had was Blanco initially, and the 3 heat waves killed him, unfortunately. So we finally got another person, and potentially 2, although Albio is going to be a long, slow grind unless we get really lucky. What are the odds here? Little talk there. Kimmy's doing her best. 4.9% chance. Last time I looked it was 2, so that is climbing. We've got a robot trader, so Kimmy has a little bit of extra work. Go ahead and talk to them. Cleaner base station. We could get another hauler, but we don't have the money, so no, we can't. We do have... I did buy a lightsaber case. But it's not a full lightsaber yet. So I have a crystal and I have the lightsaber case. I need to look and see what we need to do to finish it. I used to know. They do have a good price on steel and a good price on gold. I don't think we really need either at the moment. And we don't have any in the stockpile, but we've got plenty of it queued up. So I think we'll just kind of move on with that. And I'm trying to remember how... Did we have to smith to build those? I've built them. I'm just trying to remember how we built them. Butcher sculptors. Maybe we had to use a smithy or a machinist table. I don't remember. How's the disease? Mekthar still has malaria. So let's make sure he goes back to bed. Rest until healed. Get Kimmy to take care of him. Oh, already working on it. Maybe. Oh, Sesniak was doing it. Probably going to need tending here pretty quick for Albio as well. 8.2 hours. Got a little ways. But 93% immunity already. And Mekthar is 96. So we should be done with that very quickly. Anyway, yeah, here's our lightsaber casing. So I just need to figure out what we need to do to finish that off. Looks like we've got our first pod launcher. We've got a little bit of fuel. Had somebody just go by on their little moped scooter. I used to have a Honda Ruckus. I just sold it last week, so I'm partial to scooters. They're more fun than riding the big motorcycles are around town usually. All right. This is the stuff I normally try to save you a little bit here. So we're doing okay. We're continuing to refine wood. I think we need more steel for these. Yeah, we got the components, but we need more steel. So that is queued up, but with Mekthar having his malaria, he hasn't been much good to us. Is he healthy? He is over the malaria. How about Albio? How's she doing? Health. She's almost over it. She needs a little bit more treating. I'm going to get Kimmy up in the middle of the night to take care of that. There we go. That should finish that off. All right. Minor developed immunity. So now we just have to wait for it to go back down. So we should be okay. Mekhart's not even showing up at all anymore, so he is clearly fine. That's good. Got plenty of food kicking around, including some kibble. And we got kibble down here in the feeding area, so that's good. So what we want to do is, once we get these pods figured out and fueled up, we'll kind of see how much crap we can launch with them. We can launch some food, assuming, of course, that we get Albio. We'll probably take Sesniak, Bowman, Albio, and Dimitri, and leave Kimmy and Mekhar here to guard the base. We'll just have to kind of see how that goes, and the plan is to hop down the road here. Of course, I got the window open because it's hot out, so my neighbor wants to mow his lawn. How dare he want to mow the lawn on a Saturday afternoon? I mean, what's he thinking? Doesn't he know we're recording here? Anyway, the idea is just to hop down the road here to the 43rd Platoon and do a quick raid there, and we'll see how that goes. If we could dump 4 people in there with a little bit of armor, we'll see how that goes. The other option is we go after some of these guys. We raid this one. We destroy this one, they'll give us a triple rocket launcher, superior quality. If we jump this one, we'll get paid 2,400 silver. And if we go after this one, 2,000 silver. This one clearly makes a little more sense, a little closer to the road. We can run up that way easier. But we'd have to go through here, and I don't know that's a bad thing. I think we're friendly with them. So it's doable. That might be the bee people. And these are the wolf people, the Zen here. And they want beer. If we could get them beer within 25 days, they would pay us a lot of money, but we're not set up for it at the moment, so oh well. Let's go back to our, whoops. There we go. Exotic goods trader. All right, Kimmy. Oh, no, it's not a ship, just somebody passing through, so they'll get over here eventually. We do have our gun turrets. We had a few comments on those today. So I believe we got those from the vanilla. Let's check that mod just to make sure. Can we do... options, mod settings. Smarter food. Oh, they're okay. It doesn't have a setting, so it doesn't show up here. Anyway, I believe it's from the more vanilla turrets mod. We do talk about it somewhere back there, but in case you missed it, I believe that's where it's at. And that we also have a mud moat here to slow people down coming across. We've got some stone here to hopefully stop people from hiding behind the rock. I don't think they can stand on that. You can move through rubble, but you can't stand on top of it. So they can't sit here and peek around. They have to move in. We do have a lot of hauling that needs to happen. I think we're going to jack up the hauling to 1 here. Let's knock some of this other stuff down for the moment. See if we can get some of that hauling done. We got just crap everywhere that needs to be brought in. We do have a hauling bot, but there's only so much he can do. They're out there for no apparent reason. Once Kimmy wakes up, we'll send her out there to talk to him. Oh, more of our Zen people. All right, Kimmy. Go see what they're interested in. Yeah, got a lot of hauling to do. Got to get that cleaned up. I hate it when that backs up. I was hoping kind of having the robot would fix that. I wonder where those guys are going. They ran off awfully fast, didn't they? They got a squirrel we could buy. Or an alpha beaver, which we don't really need. Some simple meals, components. Their component price is pretty good. And components will become kind of a little bit harder to get. Another lightsaber casing. We already have one. We've got a crystal. We could sell ours. But it's a cheap one, so there's no point. Bionic Brain Pal. No, no. I think we're okay. We'll buy some components. We're going to have to come up with something to sell here pretty quick. Maybe we can get that while raiding. Have to see how it goes. Oh, they all just came in to use the table. That's what they were running in for. Okay, fair enough. I'm good with that. We got, we need to get everything fueled up. Set target fuel level. Oh, I see. So that's 33 tiles. That's probably plenty, to be honest. How many? We don't have to go nearly that far, I don't think. We just want to go to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we just need really 7 tiles, right? So let's I will leave it where it is. Hopefully it'll show us a little bit of extra fuel isn't going to kill us to make, and that'll give us an idea of kind of halfway point there. Will show us how far we could jump if we wanted to. The problem really isn't jumping there. The problem is getting back afterwards. And dangerous temperature. We do have apparently another heat wave going on. It's 112 degrees. And I can see how the Zen would want to get away from that. What's their temperature inside? Oh, we're doing okay. 72 degrees inside. And in the cooler, obviously, it's 33, and they're really trying to cool down, which is, of course, going to blow our temperatures. They all come running back and forth through the door with the heat wave going on, like jackasses. Hopefully, it'll get our temperature back down. Our food will refreeze. Now, they all got rid of their heat stroke, and they are gone. So, 109 outside. Got our temperature back down below freezing. Let's knock it down a couple more degrees. There we go. They both at 20. That one's. There we go. Both at 26. That should be okay. Doing a little practicing. Bowman's been the only one really using that as far as I can tell. Hopefully we can get Albio on it because she learns faster. And she has some shooting ability, but not spectacular. So hopefully we get her trained. Make sure we don't have that on medical, so she'll actually sleep on it. This isn't really meant to be the prisoner room. It was meant to be our medical room. Otherwise, I'd probably put a table in it. I don't quite have enough room for a table. I suppose we could mine this out a little bit. So we have room for a table here, and then we'll switch which room is which. That actually doesn't seem like a bad idea. Let's, first we'll deconstruct, say that. Let's cancel that one. And then we can mine. Let's see, if we want to keep the walls, we have to deconstruct one more. Something like that. I think then we can build our walls. We still have room for a table in the corner with some chairs. I think that'll work. Cargo pods. Let's see what they dropped on us here. Okay. Mortar shells. Bring those in. Doesn't hurt to have those. They're not too far away. You know what we might want to do? Maybe we'll make an exit through there. Let's and we can do a couple like steel doors or something. Right? As an airlock. If we put enough doors there, they won't try to get in. We could do like a steel door there, a steel door there, and a steel door there or something along those lines. If it's not roofed, we could even put a mortar in there. That would be interesting. And launch it. And then even if people got in here, hopefully the mortar range, we could drop stuff in on top of them. Not really looking to do that at the moment, but be interesting. Structure, wood. Some more visitors coming in. It's still hot out there, 117. We need to make sure we got Mekthar doing work inside so he doesn't melt. Now we can put a table up there, furniture somewhere. Something obviously bothered Shorty, although I'm not exactly sure what it was. Luckily, he's gone outside to bark, so could be worse. Visitors. New recruit. Holy cow, 7.2%. I wasn't paying any attention. All right, let's go ahead and turn this into just a normal bed then for Albio. We'll turn that into her bed, which means we do need another bedroom, so we can make this back into our medical room. This will be our prisoner room, so let's go ahead and we'll leave it medical for now. Question is, where am I? Oh, and I wasn't paying attention, so now it's getting hot in there. Let's go structure there and work. Who's my primary builder construction? Kimmy. Kimmy? Really? Okay, Kimmy. Come get this before we lose all our heat. There we go. Oh, God damn it. Haul urgently. We've got to get rid of that. Oh, we've got room. I'm sorry, Kimmy. I know you'd rather do it. Oh, somebody. Who's close by? Nobody. Dimitri's already carrying stuff. He's close enough, though. Let's get this out of the way. Of course, I built the door on top of a rock, so it won't close. That makes perfect sense. Whoops, come on. There we go. Let's take care of that before all our food spoils. Why is the door... not closing? Come on. There we go. Now we can let him go. Oops. All that. All that. Now, let's see. Architect struck. Whoops. I'd like to make some... well, we got some blocks. I was going to do it out of steel. I wish that would have moved when we did that, but... slate. Maybe we build some slate doors. So let's go slate blocks. We'll build a door there, and a door there. Hopefully that'll be enough that we don't need to defend that area. We might get some people that want to make a go of it. You know, those that are looking for alternative routes in, but 3 doors hopefully will fix that. And now I'm going to make sure that the animals stop running in and out of that one. Whoops, area, zone, clear, animal area. Well, they shouldn't be going through there, so I'm not quite sure. Oh, probably following Mekhar. Why he was going through there, I don't know. But all right, and the hauler bot's going ahead, Getting all the materials moved there so that when Kimmy gets around to building stuff, she does that. Did we get all this crap brought in finally? Looks like we're finally caught up on our hauling. So let's go ahead. We can come back here and knock this down for most people. We'll leave it up on Bowman. Turn plant cut back up so that happens when we need it to happen. Pirate merchant. Let's go ahead and pause it real fast. Let's get Albio. Oh, Albio will doctor. We'll leave it at a 6. Isn't bad actually. Better than Cesniak. Let's knock him down to a 3. We'll move Albio up. Bed rest, haul, plus, flick. Make sure flick is on for Mechar too. Not going to cook. Can hunt, but we'll leave it at a 3 for the moment. I think Albio initially is going to be our primary hauler and cleaner. Well, he doesn't have much to do other than hunt. We need to figure out something else. Can cook. Anybody can mine. Maybe we'll just put some mining on there, right? Let's do a low priority mine and craft. Oh, and she likes to art too. We'll put art up there too. We'll knock art up to 1. I don't think we have a sculpture table built, so I don't know how much of that we're going to need at the moment, but it does make something you can sell, so it's not a bad thing. We'll give Kimmy a little bit of time to sleep in here. It is only 5 in the morning. There we go. Let's talk to these guys. We could sell some components. Excuse me. We could sell these mortar shells. That's not bad. We don't have a mortar at the moment, so let's go ahead and do that. At the moment, I think money is more important than a lightsaber. Heavy SMG is poor and not in good condition as the blaster pistol, so let's sell the heavy SMG. We need to make sure to equip that on Albio. I think that's it. Except, let's see, Albio we need to get armed. There we go. What type of gear does she have on? Okay, the last of our synth thread, and we're building some stuff. Mechar is supposed to be our tailor. We've had him mining recently, but I think let's go ahead and knock let's knock all of this down. Whoops. Like that. So he'll tailor, well, plant cut, handle, plant cut, tailor, mine, smith, haul, grow clean. Something like that. I think that'll work. Cesniak is growing and plant cutting, cleaning, then research. I think that'll work. Get a little bit more research done. I think we're okay. A little bit more refining that needs to happen. We do have some wood in storage. Is that crafting? It's probably falls under crafting. We'll knock it up to 2 for Kimmy as well. I think that'll be okay. Yeah, I'd like to get some of these clothes that we have queued up finished. Now we're going to need more of them. All right, and Mechar already put on the gear, I believe. Scout jacket, there we go. It's just poor, but that's okay. Let's see what builds we've got. Let's go ahead and make and some uniform pants. Let's go ahead and do that one again. He's making a helmet now. But that way we can get Albio outfitted. It looks like Albio already has a helmet on. Yeah, she snagged the one he just made, so. that crap out of there. There we go. And I think we got slate tiles, but maybe we'll do something different for the floors. What else do I have? Marble. We'll do some marble tiles to separate the dining room area. And yeah, I think that'll be good. Something like that. At some point we'll get some more cloth. We can build the fancy chairs there. I think this room needs some flooring too. Let's go ahead. We'll do marble floors for it too. And we need to get ourselves another room. That's what else we need to do. Question is, where do I want to build that other room? Maybe just right here. Let's go with plan. It's 4 by 5, right? So we got the wall there. So 6 for the back wall, 7 for the front wall. Something like that, I think will work. And then I would like that. There we go. That'll be our next bedroom. Got another helmet made. All right. Finally doing okay. Getting those clothes built. Got plenty of helmets now floating around. So Mekar just put his on. That's good because those helmets are, I mean, even bad, it helps. I mean, it adds to shooting accuracy, 2% for whatever that is. Social chat impact, though, 5%. I have no idea why. But you can see here it gives us more heat and cold insulation, so these hot snaps aren't going to be nearly as dangerous to us. You know, that's an extra 27 degrees we can handle and 24 colder that we can deal with. And you can see it gives us some decent armor, you know, 12, 17, 12, 8.5 for the various things. So pretty happy with that. And if we check on the, let's see, I don't know what the uniform pants do for us. Let's take a look real fast. They give us a little bit, but again, another 10 degrees each direction, made out of the buffalo anyway. Started to make some cowboy hats. I don't know if we'll need them. We didn't have any synth thread, so we couldn't make the fancy stuff, although it turns out the helmets only needed steel, but that's why we made those. So yeah, I think we're coming along. How much time have we been talking? You know, we've got these all set up, so I think next episode we drop, right? We're going to launch and drop. This was kind of the last of the setup stuff, I think. We've got plenty of food. Do we have any... Can we make... Did I research that? Let's see. No. Maybe something we should research, and we haven't yet. Maybe the next thing after geothermal power? I was going to do gun turrets. Okay. Gun turrets is small. It's not going to take very long. We're going to do geothermal. We're going to finish that. We're going to do gun turrets. Then we're going to do packaged survival meals so we can make a bunch of those and drop with them. And then we don't have to worry about, you know, food going bad. We don't have to carry as much crap with us. I think that will work. Because I'm still not sure if we can take the camels with us in the drop pod. We'll find out next week. I think we can, but I think there's a weight limit, you know. So if we could take, say, 4 people and 2 camels, and then we could haul back whatever we wanted to haul back down the road, that would be spectacular. And I'd like to have geothermal with some gun turrets up to protect the base while we're gone most of the time. At the moment, we do have our static gun emplacements that don't take power, and they're great. And Kimmy can use them, and Mekar? Mekar won't do violent, right? Mekar will not work one of those. So, well, at least he won't normally. I haven't tried to use a turret, so maybe he will. But let's not count on it. He's got no shooting skill, so even if he will, it's not necessarily a great thing. So we do want to make sure we get some gun turrets here to protect the base, because we do have raids and stuff while we're gone. And if we're gone for like a week or so, shit happens, you know? We really want to take care of that. Now, was he complaining about an ugly environment? Was that what he's... Ugly environment. Why is it unpleasant to be in? I guess there's some minus ones there, but there's plus 20 there. He's got walls. It's not like it's the freaking stone. Mediocre, impoverished. It's not ugly. It's neutral. 1.23. I don't know what he's talking about. That was probably from doing something earlier, and it just hasn't wore off. That's what I'm hoping. We're doing all this work to get him these nice places, and all they do is complain. I feel like a parent, right? I work all day to buy you this food, and then you won't eat it. Mow the lawn. Anyway, hope you guys liked this one. Give me a thumbs up if you did. You know, we deserve one for somehow managing to get Albio to jump ship and join us. If you didn't like it, give us a thumbs down. I just ask that you tell me why, right? Let me know what I can do better. That's what I'm looking for. That's even better. Don't tell me you suck. I got a little sister. I get enough of that, right? I've got students. Tell me what we can do to get better if you didn't enjoy it. That's what I'd like to hear. If you have some comments, you got some advice for me for our first combat drop here on the imps. Love to hear that. So let me know down in the comments. And if you'd like to see how this whole thing turns out, how quickly we die as soon as we do this, don't forget to subscribe so you will see when the next episode is. And as always, may the Force be with you.